today I want to talk about my new cable weights. I'm very excited about my cable weight system. I want to first say that I want to review this particular one. It is Torque Fitness. I didn't know anything about Torque Fitness when I purchased it. We purchased it secondhand. I didn't get it from Torque. We purchased it secondhand from the same people that sold us another piece of equipment we saw on Facebook Marketplace, whatever. And we picked this other piece of equipment up, and they were like, well, we've got these cable weights that we're just gonna get rid of if you want those as well. And I was like, heck yes, I do. So we picked this up. It was in pieces, it wasn't in full, it had been assembled, and basically the guy took the doors off, unthreaded all the cables, and took the bench off and the weight stack. So like the base was intact, the doors were intact, the bench was intact, but none of it was put together, and the weights were completely separate. So I ended up having to put this together, put the pieces that were assembled together myself, and I have to say I was really impressed with the quality of the instruction manual. It was really easy to follow. If I had to put the whole thing together, I don't think it would have been a problem. I mean, it obviously would have taken me a lot longer, but I don't think it would have been a problem. The hardest part, as I suspected it would be, was threading the cables through. But otherwise, even that part wasn't that difficult. I made a couple of stupid mistakes, and that was my own problem, not the problem of the manufacturer or the instructions or anything like that. I have to say, they were super easy to follow, and I did it myself. I didn't need anyone's help to get it together. So I was really pleasantly surprised with that. I was anticipating a lot more problems. It took me, if I had worked on it all at once, it would have taken me like an afternoon to put together. I'm so far super thrilled with it. I haven't used it a ton. I've used it myself a little bit. I haven't used it with clients just yet, not for any particular reason, but just because I don't have them programmed to use it quite yet. But I will. I absolutely will. It's got the side cables here, fully adjustable all the way top to bottom. It's got the middle one here. And it also has a leg extension on the end of the bench, as well as, if you adjust it, a line leg curl, which is awesome because I had thought when we were first putting this new gym space together that I was going to need a line leg curl machine, or not necessarily need it, but I kind of wanted it. It was one of those few machines that I actually think are useful, along with seated calf raises. But I don't need one because I have one right here, which is great. I'm super thrilled. There's these quick attachment. I'll hold it up here. So there's quick attachments for attaching all of the accessories to the thing. And at first I thought, oh great, so if I want any new attachments, I'm going to have to buy them from Torque. But it did come with these ones that are like adapters for whatever you want, because what it didn't come with was a rope press down, which I think is pretty essential for a cable weight machine. And so I have one on order from Amazon, just like a El Cheapo one from Amazon, and I'm just going to attach it to this with a carabiner. So it's nice that they have that, because at first I was like, oh great, it's all proprietary, but it's not, and I'm happy about that. It did come also with this nice little stand that holds all of the stuff that goes with it, and it folds up. So this model is meant for home use. I'm using it in my gym because my gym is not a commercial space. It is my own private gym that I train clients in. So it's not going to get the use of a commercial gym, and I think it will work beautifully for my purposes with clients and myself. So I'll show you how to fold it up. The bench just folds up here. It's a little bit heavy, but as you can see, I can do it with one hand, and it's not that big of a deal. It does have these pistons kind of that make it easier. And then to get it, then you can close the doors. They lock up above. You just pull on this knob here, and then it locks closed. And for my own purposes, the only time I see actually like closing this up is maybe when I'm mopping the floors or something to kind of get it out of the way. But otherwise, I'll probably just leave it open all the time. But I can see it being like really convenient if you are, you know, lower on space. So to open it up, you just pull this down. The only thing that I find a little bit odd is there's 2 notches in the bottom there, so that the doors open almost all the way or all the way, and I don't understand why you would have them open, like why you would close them just slightly, as opposed to always having them all the way open. I'm not really sure what the point of that is. So that's a little bit of a pain, because when you're opening it, you like hit the first notch, you're like, you have to go open it up. So as you can see, super easy to open and close, and then you just pull the bench down and it's all set to go. And I will occasionally fold the bench up when I'm doing something with that top cable and I want to be standing for it, but otherwise the bench pretty much stays down all the time, the doors pretty much stay open all the time, and it's really simple to use so far, and really simple to adjust the cables if you need to, because when I first got them on, they were like a little bit tight. I had to release them in certain spots, and really simple to do that. Overall, it's a very user-friendly piece of equipment, and I'm very happy with it. Yeah, very happy with it. I guess the last thing is it has this to, so you can adjust your weight, whatever plates you want, and it's magnetic, so it's not going anywhere, which is nice. It's a pretty strong magnet too. And yeah, it's, I'm pretty thrilled with it, and I can't wait to have the benefits of a cable weight machine in my gym and use it with my clients, and for my own personal use, because I love cable weights. I think they're, aside from cable weights, the most useful piece of equipment you can have in a gym. And they could, in some instances, you know, if it's all you have room for, could replace. I mean, obviously there's certain things you can't do with it, like deadlifts and things, but you can do a lot of other things with it, and it's not as good for lower body, but you know, you can do a lot of like almost full body stuff with it. And I would say get really strong with these in a way that you can't just doing other machines. They're like essentially as close to free weights as you're going to get without actually being free weights. They're almost free weights. So anyway, I'm going to do another video on the benefits of cable weights in general. This video was just to talk about this particular machine, the Torque Fitness cable weight. I can't remember what model it is exactly, but it's like the highest end home use, essentially, model that they have. I don't think they might not have this exact one anymore, But they still have something like very similar. But I can't wait to go use it, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button, share it, and subscribe, and I will see you all tomorrow with an all new video. Bye.